Hi everybody. Today I'm going to show you how to make this bag. It folds over at the top and you can carry it like this, like a clutch, or you can unstrap the buckle and this becomes a handle. You're going to need a buckle. I got this buckle off the old belt that I had, but any kind of buckle will work. So let's go and get started on it. For this project I'm going to be using Caron Simply Soft. I took the tag off, but it's this brand right here. It's a worsted weight 4-ply acrylic yarn, but you can use any type of 4-ply yarn that you have. And I'm going to be using a size I 5.5mm crochet hook. Now this is going to be a pretty easy bag. Be a good bag for beginners. I'm going to start out with a chain of 70. But you can definitely easily adjust this to any size you want. You can start out with the chain in any number. But I'm going to start with 70. And what you want to do is follow your chain so it doesn't twist. And we're going to slip stitch into the very first stitch to form a large ring. We're going to be working the bag from the bottom up. So slip stitch, just like that. I'm going to do a chain 1, and now I'm going to go back into that same stitch and do a half double crochet. Just like that. Now I'm going to work my way around, putting one half double crochet in every stitch. And remember, half doubles where we want yarn over, go into the chain and drop a loop, yarn over and go through all 3 loops. And I'm going to work 1 in every stitch along the chain. Just like that, until I get back around to the beginning. Okay, I made it all the way around, and this is going to be the bottom, and we'll sew it together later at towards the end. So I'm just going to keep working up, and you might need a stitch marker for right here. I just half double crocheted in my last stitch. So now I'm going to put a stitch marker here, and I'm just going to use a piece of yarn. Stick it right there. Now I'm going to be working in continual rounds of half double crochet. So I'm just going to go in half double in the very first half double. Like that. And then I'm going to work around again, putting 1 half double crochet in every stitch around. And just like this. And I want to keep doing this, 1 half double in every stitch all the way around until I get back to my stitch marker. Okay, I made it back around again, and all I'm going to do is pull my stitch marker up, put it right here, and then I'm just going to continue around again, putting 1 half double crochet in every stitch. And that is going to be the repeat. I'm just going to keep doing rounds of 1 half double crochet in every stitch, just like that. You can switch colors as often as you like. I'll show you how to switch colors real quick. Come into the stitch before your stitch marker. You just yarn over and go in like you're going to do a half double crochet and draw up a loop. Instead of drawing this color through, your 3 loops on your hook, you just pull your new color through like that. Tighten these down in the back, and then you just move your stitch marker, and then you continue around, putting 1/2 double crochet in every stitch. Now you can switch colors as often as you like. I'll probably put a couple stripes in, maybe. I haven't decided, but you do it however you want. You don't have to switch colors either. Just you can make it solid, just however you want to do it. You're the artist. But just keep doing rows of 1/2 double crochet in every stitch around, moving your stitch marker up as you go. And we're going to do this for as tall as we want the bag. And I'm not sure how many rows I'm going to do. So I'm going to go ahead and get started, and I'll let you know here in just a minute how many total rows I do. Okay, I went ahead and did a total of 20 rows, but you can definitely do as many as you would like. And when you make it back to your stitch marker, what you want to do is single crochet into the next stitch, and then slip stitch into the next, and that will kind of even that round off a little bit. And then you can flip your yarn, and now I'm just going to go ahead and hide this tail. I'm going to sew the bottom shut. I'm going to flip it inside out so the wrong side is facing me. I'm going to lay it out how I want it. Now I'm just going to slip stitch the bottom together. You can use your yarn needle if you want, or you can even single crochet it, but just go through a stitch on this side and then the stitch on this side. Start out your yarn. I'm going to chain 1 to start. Now I'm going to go to the next stitch right here, and then the next stitch on this back piece, and slip stitch. The next stitch on this piece, the next stitch on this back piece, and slip stitch. And I'm just going to continue that all the way down, just matching up the stitches on both sides until it's all sewed up. And I'm just going to do this all the way to the end, slip stitching it together. When I get to the end, I'm just going to tie off, hide my tail, and then I'll just flip my work right side out, and then we'll start at the top. I got my bag folded right side out, and now I'm going to start along the top, and you can start in any stitch that you want. I'm just going to go in. I'm going to start by chaining 1, going in the same stitch, and single crocheting. Now I'm going to go to the next stitch and single crochet. Now I'm going to chain 3. I'm going to do a picot stitch. Now I'm going to go, sorry with this dark yarn, but now I'm just going to go right in the top of that single crochet and slip stitch. And that puts a little ball there. And in the next stitch, I'm just going to single crochet. The next stitch, single crochet, chain 3, go back into the top of the single crochet and slip stitch. Like that. And then single crochet in the next stitch. Single crochet in the next stitch, chain 3, go right back into the top of that single crochet, just like that, and slip stitch. single crochet in the next, and then single crochet again in the next, chain 3, go back and then slip stitch into the top of that single crochet, and then single crochet into the next stitch, then single crochet into the next, chain 3, go back into the top of that single crochet and slip stitch, single crochet into the next, single crochet in the one after that, chain 3, go back into the top of that single crochet and slip stitch, just like that. And you single crochet in the next, single crochet in the one after that, and that's where you start your picot again. Chain 3, go back into the top of that single crochet. They're real easy. Slip stitch, and it kind of makes that around it. I guess that yarn's kind of dark. I'm going to show you real quick with this light color yarn how to do a picot. So you just, after you single crochet, you just chain 3 and you go right back into the top of the same single crochet and slip stitch, and that is all there is to it. And then you just single crochet in the next stitch, and then single crochet in the one after that, and chain 3 and do your picot stitch again. So it's really easy. So I'm just going to do that all the way around the top. I made it all the way around, and to close that round I'm just going to slip stitch into my first single crochet, tie it off, and then you want to hide your tails, and then we'll go ahead and I'll get started on the strap. I started with a chain of 6, and then I'm going to single crochet in the second stitch from the hook, and then 1 single crochet in every stitch across the chain. You can make your strap thicker if you want, and then I'm going to chain 1 and turn, and then I'm going to go across again, putting 1 single crochet in every stitch. Just like that. Chain 1 and turn, and again. So I'm just going to keep doing rows of 1 single crochet in every stitch, chain 1 and turn, go across again, 1 single crochet in every stitch, till I get the length that I want my handle to be. And I did 40 rows, but you can do more if you want. Then you want to clip a long tail, and we'll sew it on. Okay, what you want to do is find your center. I lay it out, and I'm just going to count these over. So 9 over is my center. 9 of these little picot stitches. So I got 8 left on this side and 8 left on that side. So that's where I'm going to sew it, on the 9th one. And if you know a better way to find your center, go ahead. I mean, just till you find the center. And I'm just going to sew it with my yarn needle up on the inside. Just like this. Because this handle is going to act as a strap for the belt buckle too. So. So you want to sew it nice and tight so it doesn't come loose. Kind of like that. Probably do it a couple more times. But then you want to do it on the other side, and you want to make sure that when you sew it on the other side that your strap's not crooked and it's in the exact same spot as the other one. That way when it folds down, they're equal in line. I'm going to go ahead and get this side finished sewed on, and then I'm going to sew the other side here in the exact same spot so they line up like this. I got my handles, this handle sewed on, and now for the buckle, I'm going to go ahead and sew it on real quick. I'm going to sew it on the line between the 11th and 12th row. And you can adjust yours if you want. And you want to make sure it's lined up with your strap even. And I'm going to use my yarn needle to sew it on. I'm just going to go through and right over the top of it. So I'm just kind of putting some little stitches around it. Kind of like that. Just get sewed on there so it don't come off. And then I'm just going to come over on the other side of this and put a few stitches on the other side. So I'm going to go ahead and finish sewing this on and get it kind of cleaned, my stitches kind of cleaned up a little bit, and then I'll meet back up with you. My buckle sewed on as neat as I could. Now all it is you just fold it over, your top over, and then you can put your strap through your buckle. And that's all there is to it. I think it turned out pretty well. Don't forget to check out my Facebook page. If you make any crochet items, it doesn't even have to be my stuff, just anything, you can post it on there and everybody would like to see it. And please don't forget to check out my other tutorials. And until next time, have a good day.